this is an exercise that I use when I'm feeling really anxious, on the verge of a panic attack, or if I'm dealing with grief or loss or really intense feelings. And it's been really helpful to me, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. So here we go. The first thing I do when I'm feeling really overwhelmed is I locate the place in my body where it feels the heaviest or the most painful or the most intense. So for people that have anxiety or panic attacks, oftentimes that's somewhere around the neck or the chest. And it's definitely for me around my neck and my chest as well. So what we can do is we first just attune and hold space for that heaviness. So step one is just acknowledging it and saying, even with your words, I see you, I feel you, I hear you. You're justified to feel the way that you feel. You can use your hands while you speak to that heaviness. And you can also say, and I will do everything in my power to help you. And then what we can do is start to do a pulling movement. So very slowly with your hands, I invite you to imagine that you're pulling a big heavy rope away from that area of pain or discomfort. And watch your hands as you do it. And you'll notice that there might be a shift already with these movements of pulling something away from that area of heaviness and pain. And after you do that movement, maybe 5 times, I invite you to hold that heaviness and pain and those yucky, anxious feelings in your hands and give weight to them. And ask yourself, how heavy does it feel in my hands to hold this? And what does it look like? And so the heaviness might feel, this feels like a big heavy boulder, and it looks like a black, huge boulder, a black, massive rock, and it takes up the entire room. And as you feel that weight in your hands, I now invite you to slowly shift your hands so that you can put that boulder or that heavy weight down all the way to the floor really, really slowly. So let's do that together. And then when you have put that big heavy weight down all the way, touching your hands on the floor, and then you stand back up, I invite you to look at it and to think to yourself, or even to ask yourself, how does it feel to put that down for just a moment? And notice if there's been any shift in that area of your body that feels anxious or heavy or painful. And you can do that exercise as many times as you want. So it's the holding space and the acknowledgement and the validating and the offering support with your hands, the pulling, the holding and imagining the weight and the size, and then the slowly putting it down, and see how that works in your body and if that's helpful for you. I know it's been really helpful for me. I hope you enjoyed that somatic exercise. And if you are interested in other somatic exercises or vagal toning exercises or anything pertaining to movement and therapy, then I invite you to check out more of our offers.